Freedom Scientific, a Vispero brand.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We are going to be talking about today JAWS power tips for productivity, both at work and at play. Let's move on to talk about abbreviations and acronyms.
Escape.
All of my power tips today, or at least a lot of them, are about having a good reading experience, which is something I value a lot. And you can very easily tell your JAWS dictionary how you want things spoken to you. And specifically, I want to focus on acronyms first. So I've chosen to use USPS as an example. And when you encounter this in all caps during your reading, what you're going to hopefully be wanting to hear is United States Postal Service.
USPS.
And that's just something that gives you a little more context. And of course, you can choose to do this or not. You may be fine with hearing USPS and understanding that. But one thing you can do to manage your JAWS dictionary and change your reading experience is go to Word. You can do this on the web too if you select it.
Selected. USPS.
Insert D as in dictionary.
Word.jdf JAWS Dictionary Manager.
Now you heard that Word.jdf. That means, very similarly to what we talked about before with iframes, that we are only in the settings for this specific for Word. And so if we want to make this a universal reading setting that changes your reading experience no matter where you are, you'll use Control-Shift-D to change to the default dictionary.
Default.jdf JAWS Dictionary Manager.
All right, so we have it selected. We did insert D. We changed to the default. And now I'll tab.
Dictionary entries tree view. French closed. Delete button. Add dot button. Alt plus A.
Add something new.
Enter. Add dictionary definition dialog. Actual word. Edit. USPS. Alt plus
The
A.
actual word is USPS.
Replacement word. Edit.
We're going to type in the replacement really quickly.
UNITED space STATS P O S T space FERVIC.
Left out some letters there, but you guys get it.
Sound, read only edit, none, Alt plus A.
You could tell JAWS to play a sound when encountering certain words.
Select sound play sound button, applies to, language, speak replacement word using language, combo box, default, 1 of 1.
You can obviously, there's several settings here.
Case sensitive checkbox not checked, Alt plus N.
And I could check it to be case sensitive, I'm not going to. I'm going to show you now how to basically do this,
selected,
a very
USPS,
similar exact, basically same thing in reverse, because what we'd like to do is when we encounter something that is United States of America, for example, to abbreviate it, we could replace it in the opposite way with USA. So let me just do that one more time. And
USA.
I'll select
selected,
this.
USA.
And insert D.
Default.jdf.
I want this to be all universal. I don't want it to just be in Word.
Default.jdf JAWS Dictionary Manager.
So Control-Shift-D. Again, that makes it a part of the default dictionary settings. So here I could do this either way. Whether or not you want to hear JAWS speak out an acronym, or whether or not you want JAWS to abbreviate something longer, like teacher of the visually impaired is another example that I was thinking of using. Every time JAWS encounters that string of words, you can tell it that you would like it to speak TVI instead. So let's go ahead and try this real quick and see if it'll work for me.
Actual word, edit. TACOST space VISULL space IMPARED. Replacement word, edit. TVI. Sound, read, select sound button, play sound button, applies to, language, combo box, speak replacement word using language, case sensitive checkbox not checked, OK button, enter, add button, Alt plus A. Dictionary entries tree view, French closed, 1 of 23, delete button, Alt plus D. Add button, dictionary entries tree view, delete button, default to close button. Dictionary Manager dialog. Save changes to default.jd. No button. Cancel but yes button. Alt plus enter. Document 1 word.
So yes, let's see if our example worked for that one. I did something different other than use USA.
TACHE space VIS ULLIMPAIRED. TVI.
So I've actually written out all of those words, teacher of the visually impaired, and JAWS, when I press insert up arrow to read the line, only speaks.
TVI.
So I've created an abbreviation out of that longer phrase. In the same way, in the reverse, I would do USPS and teach JAWS to speak it out as one phrase, United States Postal Service.
Freedom Scientific, a Vispero brand. To stay up to date on upcoming webinars and training events, complete the sign-up form at freedomscientific.com/webinars. Thanks again for connecting with us.